Hello guys, I hope you are fine. Me too, I'm fine. So guys, today we are going to look at these two questions and hope that we shall all understand. So guys, I begin by reading the question, and the question states, prove that tan inverse 3 over 7 plus tan inverse 2 over 5 is equals to pi over 4. Question B, determine the logarithmic form of cosh inverse 3x. So guys, let's attempt to do those questions. So for the first question, we are given tan inverse 3 over 7 plus tan inverse 2 over 5. So guys, we all know that theta, that is theta, tan theta is supposed to be opposite over adjacent. That is opposite over adjacent. We can actually say that tan theta is, using this first equation, first term, we say it is 3 over 7, like that. So that now guys, from there we can now be able to say theta is equals to tan inverse 3 over 7. So guys, from this question, what we are going to find here is actually theta. I hope you understand, because we normally say tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So I have equated opposite to 3 and adjacent to 7. So that now when we come here, we will say now inverse of that will give us theta. Then coming to the second term, we usually have, we can say tan. Let's now choose another angle because this is different. Phi is equals to 2 over 5. So that now phi is equals to tan inverse 2 over 5. Like that, guys. So from there, guys, we now come and, because according to the question, we need to know what is theta and what is alpha. And so we come and say, writing the equation again, tan inverse 3 over 7 plus tan inverse 2 over 5. This is equal to, we now look for theta. If we want to look for theta, we shall come and find out what is 3 over 7. And when we come and look at 3 over 7, according to the calculator, we shall have 3 divided by 7. That gives us 42.4285. 0.4285. So we shall have tan inverse 0.4285. That is our first angle, guys. Then plus, we come and say tan inverse of 2 over 5, and the 2 over 5 is going to be 2 divided by 5 gives us 0.4. 0.4. So by now looking for this, we shall now be able to find our theta and our phi, which now will give us pi over 4. That is if we are correct. So this one we are going to have tan inverse of 0.4285 is going to be, we go to shift, tan 0.4285 gives us 23.19. So this angle is 23.19 plus, we go to this other angle, we say shift tan 0.4 gives us now 21.80. This is 21.80. So now looking for those angles, we have 21.80 plus 23.19. That gives us 44.9. 44.99, which now gives us approximately 45 degrees. So guys, this is our solution. And for those who may not understand, we usually say that 2 pi usually gives us 360. So if we were to look for 45 guys degrees, we cross multiply like that, so that now we have 45 multiplied by 2 pi all over 360 like that. So that now we are going to have by divided by 9, there we are going to have 5 divided by 9, we are going to have 360 divided by 9, 360 divided by 9, we shall have 40. This is going to give us 40. And finally we have 2 pi here. 2 by 2, 1 by 2. This one now gives us 20. By 5, 1. And then here we get 4. So guys, we are going to have 1/4 pi. And this is radians. So guys, that is how we do that question. And as you can see, our answer is that. So guys, let's go to the second question. Determine the logarithmic form of cos inverse 3x. So I'll write it here now, guys. Cos inverse 3x, like that. So guys, we want to find the logarithmic form for that. So we shall say let cos inverse 3x be equal to y, like that. After doing that, guys, we now do as we have done here, almost like this, whereby this is what we are given. If we are given this, maybe tan inverse 3/7, and we say it's equals to theta, then we can also say tan theta is equals to 3/7. So even this one, guys, I can say cos, that is cos hyperbolic y, gives me 3x. Now guys, we come and write this in exponential form. We write y, cos y in exponential form, and this one is written like this. In exponential form, we have e raised to y plus e raised to negative y all over 2. Guys, that is cos y in exponential form. And now because cos y is equals to 3x, so it means even this exponential expression is also equal to 3x, like that. So guys, from there we can cross multiply. If we cross multiply, we'll get 6x, which is now equal to e raised to y plus, when we come here, guys, I can, instead of writing e raised to negative y, I can write 1 using the law of indices over e raised to y, which is the same as that. The 2 I've been able to bring it this side, so I'm left with only this side. And from there, guys, I can now come and multiply the whole of this term with e raised to y, like that. So if I do that, guys, I will get 6x e raised to y. This equals to e raised to y multiplied by e raised to y gives me 2y. That is e raised to 2y. Then plus this one will give me 1. I hope you understand there, because when you bring it here, they are going to cancel. Then, guys, I can now take this on this other side, so that I have e raised to 2y minus 6x e raised to y plus 1. And this one I can equate it to 0. So I brought this one this other side. I have equated everything to 0. Now, guys, I can come and say 0 is equals to e raised to y squared minus 6x e raised to y plus 1. Now, guys, this now becomes a quadratic equation. And now we are going to solve for e raised to y. Let's see the value of e raised to y. And so we are going to use the quadratic formula, which states minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, guys, let's use that equation. That is to find e raised to y. So this one is now going to be minus b is going to be minus 6x minus 6x. We include the x because what we are looking for is e raised to y. So all the others we are assuming like they are constant. So that is going to be minus 6. Of course, now it's going to be plus, because here we have a minus. Then here, guys, I'm going to write plus. I will not write negative, but I will explain to you later as I come close to the question. I will tell you the reason why I have not included negative. Then here we have square root. B squared is going to be minus 6x, which is minus 6x squared. That is 36 x squared, like that, minus 4. We have the a is supposed to be 1, c is also supposed to be 1, so this one is now going to be 4 all over 2a, whereby our a is still 1. So from there, guys, we come and now divide. I can divide it 2, and of course for this 2 is supposed to divide everywhere. As long as there is plus and there is subtraction, this one is supposed to divide all of them. So for the first one, you will get 3x, then plus. Now, guys, when it comes here, and when we come here and we want to divide by 2, we will need now to square 2. When you bring 2 inside the square root, you need to square it. And the reason is this, guys. Imagine you have something like this. You have 2 there and a square root of 4 there. We know that the solution for this is supposed to be 4, like that, because square root of 4 is 2 times 2. But let's imagine now, guys, we are bringing in 2 inside. Then it means we will need now to square 2 so that we can bring it inside. So that when it is at that square root, we'll have 4 times 4, like that, which now gives us the same answer as that. So the same case we are going to do. We are going to bring it under the same, because already we have now removed this, because we have already divided by 6. So I can now remove this line and now put it like this. That is 6x squared minus 4. I now bring the 2 inside that square root. And I have said, as I have done here, where when I bring 2 inside the square root, I have to square it. So I would have to square that 2 and write 4, like that. So that now, guys, we are going to have 3x plus square root of now 4 divided by that 6, we get 9, x squared minus, this is now is going to be 1. So guys, this is our e raised to y, like that. From there now, guys, we can now come and introduce the natural log. So that we introduce the natural log on this side and this side. And this one we shall do it like this. Natural log of that should give us natural log of that. This is, I should have written down here, but let me just write there so that I can now transfer it down here, guys. So we are going to have natural log of e raised to y is equals to natural log, or ln, let me say ln 3x plus square root 9x squared minus 1, like that. So finally, guys, we can now move this y here, because log e to base e is supposed to be 1. So here is going to be 1. So y, I move it here, then here we are left with 1. Then y is now going to be equal to ln, that is log e, log to base e of 3x plus square root 9x squared minus 1. So now, guys, as you can see, our first instant, we had said that the 3x cos inverse 3x is equals to y, which is here. Now we can come and replace our y, so that now we shall have our y now being cos inverse 3x now gives us natural log of 3x, that is log e, log to base e of 3x square root 9x squared minus 1, like that, guys. So finally, guys, this is our solution. Let's go back where now, guys, I was talking about the positive here. And the reason why we do not put a negative here, guys, is because we do not have, we usually don't have cos inverse of a negative number. So if we were to put a negative here, guys, and this number becomes now big, it means we shall have a cos inverse of a negative number, of which, guys, is not possible. At the same time, guys, if we don't have ln log e of a negative number, actually it brings about maths error if we use it with a calculator. That means if we have a negative here and this number is bigger than this, we are supposed now to have ln negative. For example, guys, we can have, let's say here, we can have ln that is negative, let's say of any number, 0.5, and see what we shall get. Guys, you can see it becomes a maths error. And so guys, that's why we were not able to include the negative sign. And so guys, this is our solution, and God bless you so much for listening to me.